The weekend is on the horizon, which means that Friday Night Lights is here. And I'm not talking about Boobie Miles and the Permian Panthers. I'm talking about one of the biggest rivalries on the gridiron here in the nation's capital. It's Woodson versus Dunbar. Now, the win certainly did not come easy for the Crimson Tide as they were plagued by penalties in the third quarter. But it was head coach Maurice Vaughn who referenced Urban Meyer to get his team back onto track, who says that it's the event plus the response that equals the outcome. And that's exactly what his team did in the fourth quarter, as they were able to put together one championship drive to lift his team to victory. Now, coming into this week, the Dunbar coaching staff stressed the physicality of Woodson, and they spent most of the week doing one-on-one sessions between the receivers and the DBs. Now, Woodson plays man-to-man coverage 80% of the time, and the Tide certainly took advantage of that through the big plays to get down to the red zone. After a disappointing 0-3 start to the season, much of the focus on the Redskins has been about when rookie quarterback Dwayne Haskins will get his shot. On the other side of the ball, however, it's Landon Collins who will finally have his. The former Giant will be making his return to MetLife Stadium for the first time since his departure. And while he'll be sporting burgundy and gold, he hasn't forgotten about his fallout from Big Blue. Every day for Dunbar High School football practice, the whole team comes out, from players, coaches, to the freshmen carrying the water jugs. But there's one person in particular who stands out. That's Sabrina Lamont. After a 13-hour work shift, she's there, sitting at the 50-yard line every day with her David sunflower seeds.
My role at the school is really just to be a parent, but for some reason I'm always up here every day for every practice, every game, every filming, just the ultimate parent fan.
And when game day comes around, Lamont always shows her passion.
Yes, this is our Dunbar Roll Tide section. Roll Tide!
Although Lamont is here for her own son, she doesn't mind adding a couple more each fall.
Growing up, Davion always wanted other siblings, and throughout his football life, he obtained other siblings, other brothers, and I've obtained other sons. So it makes me feel really proud to have the opportunity to be somebody else's mother.
Dunbar High School football team continued their dominance en route to a 40-8 victory against Ballou on homecoming. And while the fans celebrated the class of 2020,
younger days when we was here, just telling them the road to the Turkey Bowl is the goal. Our family, team, and winning the DCIAA.
it was the city championship team from 2011 that reminded the squad playing on Thanksgiving is the ultimate MO.
I see a lot of similarities. Basically, sticking your foot on the neck of a weaker opponent. Like, we had a lot of games where it was 40-8, 60-8, and it's a high-power offense. With the great coaching that they got here, it's a great community. It's a great environment to be in right now, and I see a lot of similarities. And the only thing left for them to do is win a Turkey Bowl.
The biggest piece of advice is just keep doing what they're doing. They're looking good out there, and we just appreciate them doing better. We just want them to make it to this Turkey Bowl and bring this ship back home.
And after the game, the 2011 team got the last word in about the opportunity ahead.